Welcome back. It is Tuesday, July 9th in the MLB. Our 5 best bets are on the way, including 2 Dinger Tuesday plays. What's going on? My name's Austin, joined by Logan. Let's dive into a recap from yesterday. 1 and 3 day. Let's talk about it. We had D-backs plus 1.5. They luckily rescued us from an 0-4 day. We certainly appreciate it. Needed to cover in extras after they blew a save. Oh well, we'll take the D-backs plus 1.5. Our parlay of the day lost early on in the day as Brian Reynolds could not get the job done. Mitchell Parker under 5.5 hits allowed made Logan want to throw something, as did myself, as he gave up 6 hits allowed. And he pitched really well. 7 innings, 6 hits, painful. And I don't even want to talk about the bunts, the infield singles, the bloopers that fell. Painful. And then we wrapped up the day. Little Davis Daniel over 15.5 outs. He looked good through 3. And then he started throwing things like this, which I will throw on the screen. What even is this? Super sinker is what they're calling it. Just disgusting. He got absolutely rocked in the 4th inning. 1 and 3 day. We need to be better. And we're going to do just that today. And as I talked about at the top of the show, we got some Dinger Tuesday plays coming inbound. Today we're doing a giveaway. Regardless, of how things go down, if we do not have a winning day today, we're doing a giveaway. And we'll talk about that in one moment. But first, I'm going to throw up my Dinger Tuesday play. I have hit quietly 2 in a row, going for a 3rd straight. I'm going to a guy by the name of Brent Rooker of the Oakland Athletics. Now, partially I'm taking Brent Rooker because I love his matchup against Brian Bayo, and Brent Rooker has been seeing the ball super well. And also partially because if you don't know what Dinger Tuesday is, well, it obviously is a promo on FanDuel, and you get $5 back for each home run hit in their respective games. I think there's home runs in this Fenway Park game between the A's and Red Sox, so I think at worst we're getting some money back, and there's a good chance Brent Rooker could hit a blast today. So, like I said, he's been seeing the ball really well. I think he has 3 home runs so far in July. Been seeing it pretty well. Obviously, he's going to have to hit one over the monster, probably, but I certainly think he can get one. He's been having a high fly ball rate in July. Like I said, been seeing the ball really well. I don't trust Brian Bayo at all. I think he could potentially lift one over the green monster. So I really like it. But like I said, if we do not have a winning day on our picks today, I'll put it down below below our Dinger Tuesday picks. We're giving away $100. Here's how we're doing it: 4 random people. We're giving away $25 too. All you got to do is go down below and comment your favorite Dinger Tuesday play. That's it. If we don't have a winning card, we're giving away $100. 4 random people, $25 each. 2 of them will be COS All-Stars or people in our DubClub showing a sign of, appreciation for those people supporting us. And 2 will be random subscribers out there. So go down below, hit that subscribe button, drop your favorite Dinger Tuesday pick. Mine's Brent Rooker. Logan, who are you going to roll with on this fine Dinger Tuesday?
Yeah, I kind of like Brent Rooker. He's not necessarily the Yordan Alvarez, Shohei Ohtani guys we're used to on hitting home runs. But those sneaky guys hit home runs as well. And my guy, not a household name either, but it's the big dumper. I'm taking Cal Raleigh of the Mariners, plus 330 odds. Now, he has the shortest odds of this game, which is really interesting. Facing Mazur for the Padres. I really like this matchup, the lefty-righty matchup, because Mazur's been getting absolutely killed by left-handed batters. Look at these stats. He's allowing a 385 batting average to lefties, a 615 slugging to left-handed batters. Obviously, Cal Raleigh will be batting from the left-handed side of the plate, being a switch hitter. He will be able to hit for power. And on Dinger Tuesday, I want guys that are hitting for power. I want guys that are swinging for the fences. And if he makes any mistakes across the middle of the plate, Cal Raleigh will put it in right field. I love that pick for today. And speaking of a pick I also like, I have a player prop that I love today, and it's a basis prop. It's all reliable. Yesterday we stumbled. That just means we have to get back on track today. And I'm going right back to all reliable. Trey Turner over 1.5 total bases, minus 115 odds on Bet365 is your best value there. Now, he is all reliable. He is the most consistent cash cow for this channel for the past 2 seasons, actually. I mean, Trey, if you're looking at how he's done to this line, he's over this line in 4 out of his last 7 games. I like to see that as far as hit rate goes. He's also coming off a hitless game. Extending back to May, Trey is a perfect 3 for 3 to this bases line coming off a hitless game. Trey is normally a bounce back hitter, and when he bounces back in a big way with the extra base hits, and that's what we need today to cash those over 1.5 total bases. He can do it in multiple ways. Trey, we've seen it. 2 infield singles. He's fast enough to beat out those infield singles. Maybe a double. Maybe even a home run. Maybe Trey's your dinger play today. I love it today, and I love his matchup against the Dodgers and Bobby Miller today. He's facing his old team. We remember Trey was on the Dodgers. Now he's on the Phillies, obviously, and Miller allowing a 264 batting average to righties. So he's been getting hit by right-handed batters pretty decently. In 4 road games, Miller's been getting lit up there as well. 9.64 ERA, 346 batting average allowed. woof. I mean, he's been getting tattooed on the road, and I hopefully the Phillies offense can once again do that today. Bobby Miller has allowed a home run in 5 of 6 starts. He makes a lot of mistakes. When you're allowing that many home runs, something's off. You're doing something wrong with your off-speed pitches. You're obviously making mistakes over the heart of the plate. And good hitters like Trey Turner, even Bryce Harper, Schwarber, you want to take any of those guys, I fully sign off on that. But the hitter that I always target the most is Trey Turner because I just think he's the most consistent. He's not boom or bust like Bryce Harper or Schwarber. I like Trey because he is able to get this done in a lot of different ways. He's also the batter to capitalize on those mistake pitches. His baseball savant numbers are what makes me love Trey Turner for total base props. I know, guys, you know I'm a Trey Turner homer. You know I'd probably bet this every single day if I could. Maybe I do in private, and I just don't tell you guys. But there's a reason why I like him, and it's because the stats don't lie. 93rd percentile in expected batting average, 84th percentile in expected slugging, 78th percentile in hard hit percentage. You need that to get extra base hits. You want to be hitting the ball hard. Trey is really good in that. And then also 15th percentile in walk percentage, meaning Trey Turner doesn't draw a whole lot of walks. And honestly, for total base props, we don't want him walking. I'd rather see Trey swinging down in the dirt. I'd rather see him striking out, to be honest, than taking a walk. Trey Turner normally the guy to do that. I want Trey out up there, bat off of his shoulder, swinging at any and everything. And with Bryce potentially back in the lineup, Schwarber potentially back in the lineup today as well, it's hard to see the Dodgers pitching staff not giving Trey pitches to hit. I mean, I don't know about you, but I don't want to walk Trey with Bryce on deck. So I really think Trey Turner total bases today will once again provide for us. Hopefully this one turns green. I love this one. But Austin, you got some player props as well. Where are you going for yours?
Well, the first one's going to be pretty easy. It's going to be our parlay of the day that we do every single Monday through Friday, every business day on Odds Checker. Top link in pinned comment and description. We have quietly lost 3 in a row. It hasn't been a great stretch the last few days, but don't worry. We're still well up on these this season. They've been one of the only things that have been printing for us. We're going to come back with another 2 hitters we love today, and we're going to absolutely crush this one. So definitely check it out. Top link in pinned comment and description, our second pick of the day. Now, to wrap up the video, I have some props, and they might be a little bit juiced, but look, I'm taking things that I love, things that I don't see losing, and I'm going to take them. And let's talk with the first one. It's going to be our guy, Max Scherzer, over 17.5 outs. Now, this is minus 165, or was on FanDuel when I dropped it into the DubClub. Do I like laying juice like that? Absolutely not. I don't typically do that. At the same time, are we this far into the season negative? Typically not. So we got to figure out different ways to build up the bankroll. And is laying minus 165 every single day probably smart? No, but at the same time, I don't think this has any business being at minus 165. I think this should be closer to where the market is at minus 210, minus 225. And Scherzer sometimes gets an 18.5 outs line, which he obviously hasn't so far this season because he's just coming back from injury. At the same time, look, if we're taking plus EV bets, that's how you typically make money long-term sports betting. And we're going to take that here with Scherzer. I'm not going to go on a long pitch about this one. If you look at him so far this season, you'd say, oh, he's only over in 1 of 3 starts. Well, you could argue he probably would have been over in the first 2 starts of the year, but they had him on a pitch count. His first start, he went 5 innings on 57 pitches, so probably pretty easily goes 6. The next start, he went 5 1/3 on 77 pitches, so you'd probably say he probably goes he gets to 6. And then last game, when he finally got his pitch count up to 90, 6 1/3, and he obviously got the job done. Last year, when he threw 85 or more pitches, he went over this in 16 of 21 such starts. Not scared of the Angels offense, still down Luis Rengifo, who's been really good at home. Obviously, he's out, and it's just the Angels offense. I'm not too scared. So, look, at the end of the day, I'm going to take this at minus 165. I think this is a winner, and I'd rather give you guys some winners and things that I absolutely love than take something that I have not a lot of confidence in, which are worth some pick games on the card. So, Scherzer, over and out. Second pick, we're laying a little bit more juice. We're taking Logan Gilbert of the Seattle Mariners over and out 17.5 at minus 174. Look, at the same time, look, I don't like coming on here and giving out juice props. But at the same time, what I hate even more is giving out losers. And I really like these two. Like I said, just like Scherzer, this should not be even close to minus 170. And I just think FanDuel's laying out some soft lines here, and we're going to make them pay. I think these both should be closer to minus 200. And honestly, I would take them there too because I really like their matchups today. Gilbert's over this line in 15 of 18 starts. He's been really locked in. He hasn't faced the Padres yet this year. Obviously, they're in different divisions and different conferences, or whatever you want to call it, different pennants. But still, last year faced the Padres twice, 7 innings pitched in both of them. And this is a guy coming off a bad start, 5 1/3. Still got close, but gave up 6 hits and 3 walks. struggle with command, not a guy that walks a lot of people. So look, I know it's a little bit square or it's a little bit, juiced. Sure, I understand that. I'm fully owning that. I just don't see a way he does not get a 6 innings pitched. And you know what? If you don't want to lay juice, you can maybe just take this one for half a unit. Because I'm taking both of them. Once again, over an ounce. Logan Gilbert and Max Scherzer both over 17.5 outs. Parlayed for half a unit, plus 152 on FanDuel. Like other books, this parlay is closer to plus 108, plus 100. That's where I personally think it should be priced. I think both these guys are mispriced on FanDuel, at least when I post the picks to the DubClub, is what we got them at. I think both these two guys can easily get the job done. Plus 152, maybe if you're just looking for, maybe you just want to put one unit on, not both of them, laying a little bit of juice. Maybe you just want one unit on both of them to get the job done. Certainly you can do that. I think that is a winner. And I think we're cashing out both those those props. I think we're cashing out that parlay and having a pretty good winning day for y'all. But Logan, is there anything else that you potentially looked at? I know you were considering something out in back at the D-backs game. Anything else you looked at on the board?
Well, first of all, I want to talk about that Diamondbacks game. Wow, so crazy. That's why you take the plus 1.5 run line. I mean, I didn't see people doubting the run line yesterday, but I mean, if you got greedy, maybe took the Diamondbacks on the money line, you're kicking yourself there. But as far as that game goes, we know we had a pitcher switch on the original pick. We know I was fading Chris Sale. Once again today, I think there are going to be a sneaky amount of runs in that game. I was looking very, very hard at the first 5 over 4.5. And you would get great plus value on that. Look, I was seeing like plus 116, plus 125 on that. I think when we look at it, obviously I mentioned how good the Diamondbacks have been against lefties. Chris Sale obviously being a lefty. And then Zach Gallen. I think Zach Gallen does get rocked today. And what do I mean by that? I mean, this Braves offense is finally waking up. A lot of their hitters are finally hitting for power, like Austin Riley. Ozzie Albies had a few hard hit balls yesterday that were, lined right to the outfielder. I think this Braves lineup will get some runs on Gallen. I think the Diamondbacks get some runs on Chris Sale too. I think when we look at that matchup too, you got a minus 125 Nerfy between those two pitchers. That feels pretty square. That feels like a losing Nerfy. And when I see Nerfies priced like that, I just say, I think we see a whole lot of runs early. I also don't hate the full game over in that one. But the reason why I'm not taking that bet is because when we spray the board with a whole lot of picks, it's not been working out for us. So I'd rather take one pick that I am very confident on than trying to get a little greedy and take another one for plus value. But hey, man, if you want to take a plus value shot, certainly has my stamp of approval.
I agree with that. So those are our favorite picks of the day. A reminder, if you want to go down below, comment your favorite Dinger Tuesday pick. And if we don't have a winning card with the picks we talked about in the video, we'll certainly be giving away some money tomorrow because that's the least that we deserve to do. But a reminder, those are favorite picks of the day. And our final pick will be that parlay of the day on Odds Checker. We're going to go cash this one out today. After a couple of losing ones, we're not letting another losing one slip. We're going and cashing out a 2-leg hit parlay. So go check it out. Link in the description and at the end of the video, which I will link right here. Also be linked in the pinned comment down below too. Y'all have a wonderful Tuesday. Let's go Brent Rooker and Cal Riley. Let's go all our pitcher props and Trey Turner. Let's have ourselves the day. And we'll see you guys back again on Wednesday with some more picks, hopefully with the brooms out and hopefully not giving away money. And if we are giving away money, hopefully it's because we just feel generous after going 5-0. But we'll see how we do. We'll see you guys back again tomorrow. Peace.